إِنِّي جَاعِلُكَ لِلنَّاسِ إِمَامًا. First, Ibrahim alayhi salam was just an ordinary person. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tests him and finds him that he's capable of a prophethood. He becomes a prophet. Then afterward, he tests him, he passes the test. You know the test. The first thing is the great fire. When they set him on fire, the entire nation were against him. He was the only one in the field. Entire nation were against a single person. Did he give up? No. At the time that they were about to throw him in the hellfire, Jibreel came to him and told him, Ya Ibrahim, do you need anything? Ibrahim waited 1 second and said, if you ask me that I will ask you, no. I don't need anything from you, because you are a poor slave of God just like me. You have nothing from your own. But if you ask me to ask my Lord, yes, I need something from my Lord. Jibreel told him, say it, what do you need? He said, عِلْمُهُ بِحَالِي يُغْنِي عَنْ سُؤَالِي. The fact that he's witnessing my ordeal, it just give up. I don't need to tell him what I need, because he watches me. I am needless to say what I need. If he wants me to be fired, to set on fire, that's fine. That's what I want. If he wants to save me, again, that's up to him. عِلْمُهُ بِحَالِي يُغْنِي عَنْ سُؤَالِي. That was the second test. The third test, when he was deported from the Mesopotamia, from the region that he lived, and he went to Palestine. And then again, the greatest test, when he took his wife, Hajar, and Ismail, the newborn, and took them to the desert. Again, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is ordering him, and he passes one grade after one grade. And the greatest of all, when he took his son Ismail to butcher him, to behead him. He passed the test, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, after that, قَالَ إِنِّي جَاعِلُكَ لِلنَّاسِ إِمَامًا. You have become the great imam for the entire nations. By the same mean, we as Muslims also reason that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi sallu alayhi bi'a'la aswatikum is the best among all messengers and the prophets. Why? Because he has collected all the features of perfection in himself. All single features that exist in the prophets by themselves have been collected in Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi. Al-Fakhr al-Razi reasoned this ayah. There is an ayah that discusses in Surah Al-An'am that talks about Ibrahim. Ahsantum. Then the ayah mentions Ismail and Ishaq and Yaqub, and it praises each one of them. At the end says, Ya Rasulullah, you are following them. Meaning that you are gaining all their perfections, all their good features. The features that exist in Ibrahim and in Ismail and Yaqub and Ishaq, all have been gathered and pooled in one person, and that is Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi. We, the followers of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam, reason that the best person after Rasulullah, Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam, immediately comes after Rasulullah. Now you would ask me, where is the reason? Where is the proof that Ali ibn Abi Talib is considered to be the best after Rasulullah? The Quran says Ali ibn Abi Talib is best after Rasulullah. You tell me where? I tell you Ayatul Mubahala. Have you heard of Ayatul Mubahala? فَمَنْ حَاجَّكَ فِيهِ مِنْ بَعْدِ مَا جَاءَكَ مِنَ الْعِلْمِ فَقُلْ تَعَالَوْا نَدْعُ أَبْنَاءَنَا وَأَبْنَاءَكُمْ وَنِسَاءَنَا وَنِسَاءَكُمْ وَأَنفُسَنَا وَأَنفُسَكُمْ ثُمَّ نَبْتَهِلْ فَنَجْعَلْ لَعْنَةَ اللَّهِ عَلَى الْكَاذِبِينَ. This is a story that I will simplify it for you. They were Christians of Najran, a region in the Arabian Peninsula. They came to debate with Rasulullah on Isa, on Jesus. The debate was not conclusive. They were not convinced by Rasulullah. Therefore, they said that both of us will pray. Rasulullah and they both said that we will pray to Allah to put His wrath and damn on the person, on the side or the party that lies, does not say the truth. So the ayah here, Rasulullah, Ya Rasulullah, when you want to go and do the prayers, take with you, invite with you the followings, and ask them to invite also the followings. Who are those? Abna'ana, your sons, and our sons. Our women and your women. And ourselves and yourselves. All narrators, Mufassirin who have interpreted the Holy Quran, whether Sunni or Shia, conclude with this, that on that day, in early morning, the companions all noticed that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi had Imam Hussein in his lap. In the other hand was grabbing Imam Hassan. Behind him was Ali ibn Abi Talib. And behind them was Fatima al-Zahra alayhi salam. They all went to debate with the Christians. Okay? Now, once the Christians have seen this one, their leader told them, be careful. I am seeing faces. If they request Allah demolish this mountain in front of us, He will demolish it for them. Be careful, do not pray, because if you do, you will be destroyed. That's why they stopped and they went back again to their city. Now, let's fill in the blanks. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told His Prophet, take with you the sons and they will take the sons. Who are the sons of Rasulullah? Imam Hassan and Imam Hussein. That's obvious, right? Then the ayah says, take your woman. Rasulullah had 9 wives at the time, but he didn't take any of them. He took Fatima al-Zahra. Now, and then says, وَأَنفُسَنَا وَأَنفُسَكُمْ, yourself and ourselves. The question, where does Ali ibn Abi Talib fit in this? It's an order from Allah. Rasulullah didn't do it deliberately by himself. It was not a matter of choice to Rasulullah that he would bring his cousin with him. It was a command from Allah to take Ali ibn Abi Talib with you. How do you fit Ali ibn Abi Talib in this ayah? Ali ibn Abi Talib is the soulmate of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi. Is an identical copy of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi. That's what the ayah says. Yourself, meaning it is you and the one who's identical to you. Otherwise, it does not mean, it is not eloquent that Quran say to Rasulullah, invite yourself. Have you ever heard someone say, I am inviting myself to the restaurant? Or I am inviting myself to the dinner? It doesn't make any sense. In Arabic, it is foolish to say this. When you say, I am inviting myself, meaning you have somebody equally